Good morning. I'm Steve Boyd, the Vice President of the MGA, and I'd like to add my warm welcome to all of you today for coming. We really appreciate your efforts. We know the traffic stinks most of the time, and this is a very important day on our calendar, so we appreciate your nice efforts. The outstanding turnout today is a great commitment that we have in keeping our clubs healthy and prosperous. We hope that all of you will be able to take away 2 or 3 things today, take them back to your club, and make your club better. I hope that you're going to get 2 or 3 things just out of my speech, not necessarily Steve's or Kurt's, but they were pretty powerful, and thank you so much for coming. We appreciate it. We also want to encourage your feedback. We love the President's Council. We think it's a great day for you. It's a great day for us. It's a great day for us because it lets us show you who we are and what we're doing. And as your presidencies revolve and change, we need to renew that interest and that education. So if you would like to see something better for next year, or you'd like to see us change something, please let us know. Before I make a couple remarks regarding the MGA and the MGA Foundation, I want to thank a couple people that really made today possible. Kate Keller, our Director of Special Events, Kevin Klein, our Director of Handicapping and Course Rating, and Zach Long, our Managing Director of Business Affairs and Marketing, for all that they have done in preparation for today. I'd just like to take a few minutes and tell you a little about what the MGA has been up to and some of our strategic initiatives. First, our championship department had another outstanding year, crowning 19 new championships and showcasing some of the Met area's best courses and most accomplished golfers. Now, when I say most accomplished golfers, in your mind, what is most accomplished? It's not always gross. Sometimes it's net. And we do. Of our 19 championships, 6 of them are net. And we would like you to go home and spread that word. We'd like to grow our attendance in some of these net events. And if you can go back and talk to your pros and your golf committees and remind them that we do have some net events, that would be wonderful. Those events are very close to my heart. In 1982, my father and I won the Met Net Team Championship. It's now called the 4-Ball Championship with MetLife. So I'm mostly a net player, so that's why it was important to me. We were delighted to host the 99th Met Open at Trump Bedminster in New Jersey and enjoyed a thrilling finish featuring a number of rising stars in the Met area. However, 2014 will be best remembered for an ace, a hole-in-one on the final shot of the 112th Met Amateur at the Creek by David Pastor to win his match. I was lucky enough to attend many of the MGA championships this year, and I can personally attest to the fact that Brian Mahoney, our Managing Director of Rules and Competition, his staff, our tournament volunteers, headed up by Rob Bluestone from our Executive Committee, do a consistently great job of conducting these events and the USGA qualifying rounds that we ran. Of course, we could not do these events without you. All of you clubs are very important to us. We appreciate you donating your courses to us for a couple of days, and we appreciate you saying yes when Brian comes calling. Now, I hope everyone was able to follow these events on our website or our mobile application, MyMGA. I mention this because communications is another area where we've had a very exciting year. Under the direction of Jeannie McCooey, our Senior Director of Communications and MGA Foundation, happy birthday, Jeannie. The MGA took home another Best Publication Award at the PGA Show for our Met Golfer magazine, and we continue to improve our website, our social media, and our championship coverage. Hundreds of thousands of people now engage with the work of the MGA Communications Department annually. As many of you have noticed, the MGA also continues to invest in mobile applications. The MyMGA application has been downloaded by close to 60,000 users. How many of you are currently using the MyMGA app? Excellent. How many of you are going to be using it and downloading it today or tomorrow that haven't? Thank you. And of that 60,000, close to 25,000 are using it actively. Last year at this event, we announced a new club feature to the application that allowed club members to book tee times and search the club rosters and more. We are now pleased to announce that a number of clubs took advantage of this offering, and we are now online with this, and they are now online with this application. If your club is considering mobile applications or even getting more connected with your members, which Steve says we should be, please take a look at what we're offering. We are happy to announce that this application is part of our member services platform and that is being offered far below comparable applications. Now, since we're doing a Lexus test drive today, as you saw coming in, that if you can take a Lexus test drive today, the MGA Foundation will get a donation of $500. So play fast, start late, doesn't matter to me, just take a test drive if you would. But I want to offer you a test drive of our application for your club for free for the balance of 2014. So get with Jim Landers or Zach, get your club online, give it to your board members, give it to your staff, give it to whoever you'd like to. Test us out. See if you don't think it's spectacular. On a personal note, I use this tool at Baldus-Roll and have found it has changed the way I connect with the club. I book tee times through my app. Obviously, I post my scores, check my member statement, reserve bedrooms, receive push notification letting me know that there's frost delays or other club events. And the product works seamlessly with Baldus-Roll's software. Now, while the MGA has been a national leader and ahead of the curve in many areas, which I've just mentioned, we are still concerned that very few of your members really know who we are. And we think and certainly hope that the volunteer and staff leaders of our clubs are familiar with the MGA, and we'd like to ask your help in being sure that we are as connected as possible to the rest of your membership. You can help us in a couple of simple ways. First, be sure that our mailing list and our email and the email list of your members is up to date. Believe me, you can trust us with that information. You've been trusting us with it for 117 years, so you can do it one more time. And second, make sure that your club has a club rep associated with your club so that they can be an active liaison to the association. Now, on the home front, the MGA's expanded Golf Central headquarters in Elmsford is now fully operational and houses over a dozen golf organizations. The PGA of America's New York office is now set up and running at Golf Central, and we are pleased to see them continuing to expand their interest in the New York area. I always want to invite all of you to stop by anytime. The Golf Central is literally 300 yards off of 287 on exit 4. Easy off, easy on, so come by. Even with all the activity that's been going on behind the scenes, we remain committed to the association's core services: handicapping, course rating, educational seminars like this President's Council, and our magazine, The Met Golfer, as I mentioned earlier. You also have information in your packets about 2 highly successful insurance programs for the club and the club employees. and we continue to do our work with local superintendents associations on educational program and helping to fund turfgrass research. In your package, there is also information on a new MGA offering from Poland Spring. The MGA recently renewed our relationship with Poland Spring, and I'm happy to report that as part of those discussions, we established a new special pricing and services that are exclusive to the MGA clubs. Poland Spring provides water and services at more than 80 of our MGA events, and we've developed a very special program for the member clubs, and that was a natural step in our relationship. We encourage our member clubs to consider them, and you'll find their offerings are appealing as they are able to provide individual member clubs with pricing that takes combined scope of all of the MGA clubs, as well as billing efficiencies and customized deliveries to multiple parts of the facility. Poland Springs has a table over here, so please visit them, or in the back, I should say. All of these services and programs are at the core of the MGA for the past 117 years, and these programs will continue to receive our focus and attention of the staff and the executive committee. Just 2 more points. Isn't that what Kurt said, and then he went on to four more points? I think that's what all the speakers do. We're very proud of the MGA's charitable foundation and all it's doing to help grow golf and introduce the game to young people. All of the initiatives that we have, like GolfWorks, which is our student intern program, the support of the First Tee of Metropolitan New York, our Caddy Academies, our junior championships, and our educational programs continue to thrive. These junior programs provide instruction, life skills training, employment opportunities, and meaningful competitive experience to thousands of young people each year. Now, I know that all the clubs are facing daily challenges, but we hope that all the club leaders recognize the importance of the work that the MGA is doing and the MGA Foundation to create the next generation of golfers, and we hope you will continue to support our efforts, which are critical to the health of our clubs and the game. Again, thank you for being with us, and in closing, I'd just like to point out that I think the President's Council is a great example of what the MGA is all about, bringing club leaders together to talk about the game and their clubs. You are not on an island, as sometimes when you make decisions you think you are. And as you're witnessing today and from the presentations this morning, use your neighbors, use your friends, use your new friends that you met today to learn from each other. All right, so I told you I wanted you to take 2 or 3 things home. So get out your pencils, write these down. These are 4 things from my speech I want you to take home. Help us with net tournaments, update our lists, try our mobile app, and take a look at Poland Springs and our insurance programs. It's now my pleasure to introduce you to our next segment. It's a very talented panel who are going to try to do just that, talk about some of the things that will help the game prosper. To lead the panel, it's my pleasure to introduce a member of the MGA executive team, my friend, fellow officer, treasurer of the MGA, Mr. Michael Sullivan.